What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And what the hell are we doing today? You know what? Let's take Water Skull. Water Skull? Get rid of this skill. Get one I like. Dive. I think I passed dive accidentally. Not that I'm committing to this for the record. I think y'all know this by now if you're familiar with my content. I'm just taking this to get us started. And also, I want to point out that me changing my abilities here is not a dark mirror feature in vanilla. It is a mod. Sometimes I get questions about that, and I just want to always make it clear that is not something you will unlock the further you progress in the dark mirror. As for our partner Skull, grab Mage. It's been a while since I used the Mage as well, and I'm a fan. Alright, let's grab this and this. This is a decent start to a run. Should be a pretty easy Act 1, Part 1. One thing I always talk about is having like, and Mage does not qualify for this by the way, but having like a powerful swapper to give you like a powerful AoE attack that just kind of deals damage to enemies. So you can like more easily deal with the large crowds when you're at your weakest. Because, like, Act 1, Part 1 is genuinely, like, a hard portion of the run if you're not prepared for it. I've come close plenty of times, you know, in recordings to losing my reassembly in this portion of the game. And that's, like, understandable. Like, if you say you have a Bomber Mummy start, that's, like, terrible swappers, just maybe the worst. Zero help in that regard. Also, let's grab this. This omen's kind of weird. I don't really think too highly of it in terms of like its effect, I guess. Its effect is fine. It's not great though. In my opinion, this is like an omen that you take for the inscription more than anything. And Brawl is a great inscription, obviously. So it's not like it's a bad effect. It's just a weird effect. In my opinion, it doesn't really interact too much with the Brawl inscription. It's like very strange. Like, what does this have to do with Brawl? Not a ton. So, also that remaining one down there, we're gonna leave in his cage because the odds of him giving me a common from releasing him there is very high. Whereas if I find him later, he has a lot higher chances to give me like a unique or a legendary, and we'd rather have that from him than a common. Basically, the only time I ever let him out, and if I see him in Act 1, is if I am like in a skull room where I can potentially get a dupe. And we are not, so we won't. See, if he showed up in here, I'd let him out. It's been a while since I've had a dupe. I'm overdue. I'm owed a dupe. Come on, game. Work with me. It's good content, man. People like dupes. I like dupes. You like dupes. Make some great content, bro. Also, 4 doors before the shop. That's good sign for at least not a low roll. And that's like the best possible thing. So, more of that. I'll tell you one thing no one likes is when you low roll your doors. And for those who are curious what that means, because there's always someone who doesn't know, which is understandable, by the way. The amount of doors you have to go into before you get to a shop or a boss fight are random. You can either get a small amount of doors or a high amount of doors, or, you know, in between. And small amount of doors is bad because if you go into less rooms, you have less money in skull shards ultimately to buy the things you need. And it's one of the worst things that can happen to a run, and a lot of people never even recognize it's happening. In my opinion, it should be abolished. What are you? No. Alright, to the legendary. Nether Mana Suppressor, okay. Not bad, not bad. And also a Dwarf. I'm also a fan of that. As for what we do in the rest of the shop, we take the gold percent gain. This is all becoming very simple and easy. And also we ditch the Brawl Omen and we take this because it's just a better item. And why not take the Baja Blast? Attack speed never hurt anyone, especially if this ends up being a Water Skull run. And also, once again, I always like to point this out. My audience's favorite thing in the whole wide world. Dwarf farming. They love it. They beg me for it. They're like, Haxa, when's the next dwarf farming, bro? We love when you dwarf farm. Well, you asked and now you received it. Congratulations, guys. Progress. We're moving up in the world. Sir, can you, like, leave me alone? Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's fucking dead. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. He's out of here. He's done for. He died to Dwarf. Like, come on. It's kind of sad. Yes. Getting a black steel daggers there. That's good signs. The vibes, you know, the vibes are rising. Someone, oh yeah, someone asked me to do a living armor run. If I see him on this run, I will absolutely take him. Living armor is like so overdue. It's ridiculous. Like I said, even if I see him as he's like Act 3, and I'm not like super committed to a strategy that like he's incompatible with, I will take him because it's true. Like it's ridiculous at this point. Like we're beyond the point of needing him. He just won't show up early, or if he does show up early, and like doing something that's the opposite of what he's supposed to be doing. So I just don't grab him. I think I might be the furthest removed from a living armor run. Maybe further removed from a Yaksha run, actually. God, can I just get a Yaksha run? This would also be this is a decent start for Yaksha as well, because we have the Mage's Necklace, and when you play Yaksha, you especially want to have ability spam items. So this could definitely be a good Yaksha run. At least on the surface, seemingly. Anything can happen from here, of course. It could be the most rotten luck you've ever seen in your life. And we never see another ability spam item again. But this is also assuming I find Yaksha, which is not going to happen because he's the most elusive character to ever exist all of a sudden. There's a lot of characters I want to be playing right now. They won't show up. Every time I get a freaking legendary pile, and yo, don't get it twisted, I like him. He's a fucking cool character. It seems like these days, every time I see a legendary pile, it's freaking Dominator. And I like him. But, like, for the love of God, there's other characters. Let me see them. Even like an Archlich, man. Like, just because he's new doesn't mean I want to play him all the time. If you, Yaksha might as well be new. Like, it's been so long since I've played him. When next time I pick him up, he's gonna feel like a new character. Ridiculous, bro. There's so many people who aren't Yaksha pilled in my community yet. I have to show them. But it ain't gonna happen. At least not this episode. I'm doom pilled. You know what I gotta say though, you know, despite my bitching, this dwarf farming is going very well. We are getting a lot of procs, and also a lot of doors too. That's really more of it than anything, is we have gone in a lot of rooms on our way to the next shop. It's looking good for a high roll. The vibes will be immaculate. You know, I'm not gonna torture y'all with this. I was about to dwarf farm this guy too, but fuck it, let's just go. I mean, we could also hedge our bets with arson. I just like this item in general, so it's good arson spread. This is good. The odds of seeing a better, like, I'm gonna have to just take something up here. Not that though. Okay, we'll just have to remember that that's up there. Gotta keep that in our mind. We don't have a crit item yet. I'll just grab it. Because it's like good damage. Damn, we got good damage, bro. For this early in the run, this is like insane. And it shows too, like the dwarf is insta-killing these things. Like, that's wild. Died on my arson trail, bozo. It does work on immortality. That's actually cool. But the dwarf, when it hits the immortality orb, it like gives me procs. That is not how I thought that would work. Alright, here's where we get some really good dwarf farming. Except everyone dies in one hit, so not actually. The damage is too strong. It's the paradox of dwarf farming, man. The stronger you are, the worse it is. Freaking conductor. This is the... Oh, and there's also this guy. But, like, look how much damage we're doing, bro. God. He died exclusively to dwarf. Damage scale is crazy in Act 1. And then we get to Act 2 and things immediately balance out. I don't even think we're... I think I'm going to end up with less procs than I would normally on Dwarf. Because, like, it's even going to kill Yggdrasil really quickly. Like, sometimes I'm leaving Yiggy with a King Dwarf. Sometimes with, like, 250 or something. I don't think we're going to make it there. I think we're going to get, like, to, like, 220 at most. And he'll just keel over. I'm actually very curious. I wish I didn't hit him with those. How much damage it's doing, man. That's wild. I think my prediction's just about spot on, too. Maybe a little more than I would have, a little more than 220, potentially. Yeah, it's going to be like 225 or something. Also, keeping in mind that I hit him with that arson trail at the start. Yeah. Could have got to 230. But that's like way less than I have come out in the past against Yggdrasil. It's actually the paradox, the fucking dwarf farming paradox, guys. It's a new theorem being cooked up by scientists, renowned scientists around the world. It involves, you know, with great power comes great responsibility, or something like that. I don't know. Something along those lines. All right, what do you got for me today, Yiggy? Please be good. Please, 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 please. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, this is just terrible. Take this. Guess we gotta drop this, because, like, I ain't getting rid of any of those other things. One last look over. Everything else is too good. We shouldn't have too many money issues on... Okay, trance again. We shouldn't have too many money problems on this run. Because we have the, for one, high rolling doors. And also the, a gold incense burner. Also, I'm going to kill myself on purpose. And I fairly frequently get the question from people, why do you kill yourself on purpose? And it's really only for 3 items in the game. But there are items that activate on that get stronger after you lose a life. Those items are Irresistible Suggestion, which is the Courage Omen, Howling Egg, which is the Wisdom Omen, and Olive Tree Cudgel, which is a legendary from the DLC. And these items are so powerful that, like, literally just taking a Last Resistance so you can die on purpose and just have that shit active is, like, super worth your while. Like, it's just a thing that I personally do. If you're a newer player, you really shouldn't concern yourself with stuff like that, because you probably need your Last Resistance, and you might just lose it naturally on purpose. Like, don't copy my min-max if you're, like, new to this game. Just play the game and try and live. But once you get to a certain point in Skul the Hero Slayer, and you're like confident enough that you can just, like, survive without like the safety nets, you could just take a Last Resistance and let yourself die. And it's a nice little thing you can do to just make certain items a little stronger. What do we got here? More gold percent gain. It's also presenting me a dash items route, but we did that. We've been there and we've done that, so We don't got to do it again. Artifact, artifact, artifact. You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of this. I'd rather have Wisdom 4 than Artifact 4. And I was thinking about getting rid of one of my Wisdom items, but the more I thought about it, it's like I really would be smarter to just get rid of like an Artifact item. This isn't even a crit items run yet, so we're not necessarily even using the thing yet. So we should just go. And also, I don't really even want it to be a crit items run. Like, I'm not against that path. But, like, you know. And the thing is, crit items is, like, obscenely powerful on Water Skull. Like, if this becomes a Water Skull run, I'd be smart to make it a crit items run. But I'm also, I don't know, I'm just hedging my bets, you know? But now we're done with Dwarf, so, like, we don't gotta worry about that shit no more. Who the fuck is left? Screw you, lady. You just die for fun. Be nice if those dropped like little itty bitty pennies, so I could get my money up and not my funny up. Sure. Oh, okay. That makes the last resistance a little worse, actually. Do I want this? Probably. And look what's next to it. We already have revenge, actually, which is pretty funny. Guess we don't need the haste. Well, no, because this isn't permanent. I'm gonna get rid of it now. We don't need a Giga gold % gain. This is good on mage if I decide I want to stick to the mage, so it's looking pretty solid for a mage focus. The thing is, I would get rid of the World Tree Seed, even though it's a fine item here. But now that we have Revenge, we're gonna like awaken it very fast, and I'd like to get the money from it. I'm kind of looking at the Black Steel Daggers and thinking maybe those could go, but at the same time, like I want to keep the optionality open for the. I want to keep the optionality open for the like crit item Water Skull run. And I'm also looking at the Mage's Necklace, but that's also good on Mage. So I have like 2 routes here I can take. I think regardless, I'm taking this. So I think I'm actually just going to get rid of the gold % gain, which is really fucking wild. That's not something I ever do this early. But I'm just seeing the like room amounts that we're going into, and it's looking really good. Like, I don't think we're going to struggle. Also, I almost forgot to look at what item was up here on the pedestal. It's probably going to be something I forget in one of the rooms. But, like, the gold shouldn't be an issue on this run. We're going in so many doors. I think I can get rid of it there, which means treasure on the pedestal is doing nothing. We don't have to worry too much about our pedestals right now. Actually, hang on. Let's not get rid of this just yet. Get rid of this and buy Wisdom on the pedestal. I think that's the right play. So now we have Wisdom 4, and we can still hold on to our gold % gain. Even though we don't need it, it is nice to have. Like, I wasn't happy to get rid of it there. I just, you know, I wanted to get the Wisdom 4, and also the item that is good on my mage. Now our concentration speed's a lot better. That was a good shot. I do miss the Fragments of Sun wagon, though. R.I.P. Nice try, asshole. One thing about Mage that's pretty damn important, he's one of these characters that has, like, the skill casting speed debuff. His skill casting is just atrocious. So we're going to want Mana Tech at some point. Don't know where we're going to get it or how we're going to get it. But if I'm playing Mage, that is something we're going to want. Not that I'm necessarily playing the Mage. I think I also forgot to open that treasure chest. Don't fillet me alive, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. Owie! Hey, stop. Just getting shredded by Dwarf. Beautiful. Poetic. Man, this is gonna be a pain. Okay, now she's down here. Beat the fuck out of her while we can. She's just dead. Destroyed. Can I just have the Mage Legendary one time? Like, please. It's so much fun. The only reason I would ever take this is for the money. Even though it's not bad on Water Skull, actually. You know what? Maybe I should consider it. It is genuinely not bad on... You know what? Fine. We were going to get rid of that anyway. Let's just take this. Attack speed on Water Skull is good. It's also not bad on Mage either, because Mage gets energy from attack speed. And let's go ahead and upgrade this Water Skull. Oh my god, shut up. But yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Like, I'm happy to commit to Water Skull. And we didn't get the shitty ability, which is all I care about. I do not want the wave skill. I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather have Tornado here, but I also am perfectly content with this combination. Pain and Despair, in my opinion, is an item that needs buffs. For a legendary, it's just not good enough. It's just weird, because like all these other legendaries that are like kind of a relic of their time got buffs, but Pain and Despair was avoided for some reason. Even items that I didn't think were like that bad, like freaking what's it called, Armor of Fear, which was like fine. Like it did its job. I like, it definitely needed the damage cap buff, but it didn't need the 50 in both directions buff. That surprised me. And then they didn't buff like what's it called, Miracle Grail, which is like a it put some damage on that. I don't know. I'm not unhappy about it. I'm happy about it. Like, give me all the buffs. But just shocked more than anything. Also, Rockstar. And a good item up here. Okay. We're being overflowed with Artifact. Maybe I just build Artifact 6. Go full meme. Screw it. Let's do it. And I guess that means this goes. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Artifact 6. I don't think it's very good, personally. But it is fun to just meme it up every once in a while. And it's good enough, is the thing. Like, it's good enough. And I guess that's all that matters. So the question here is, do I take this Rockstar? I don't know. Who do I think is more fun here? Rockstar isn't affected by attack speed. Not that it matters. You know what? I guess we take the Rockstar. Less bone shards needed to fulfill the skull requirements means more stat scaling. But now I'm seeing this. Ability spam items. I guess I can do it with Rockstar as well. But also it's an artifact run. I think we full send into magic. Yeah. Alright, I'm sold. We'll do a Rockstar run. Rockstar, Water Skull. The boys, the squad. Sounds fun. Rockstar has an incredibly powerful swap. But there's also like a weird kind of like anti-synergy to swapping on Rockstar. Because whenever you're not out as Rockstar, his passive doesn't build and his amps turn off. So like say I can just demonstrate it here. Like I put down an amp, it's doing damage. Swap to Water Skull, no more damage. It's one of those instances where I don't quite get what the devs were going for, because it's like Rockstar's swap is it's literally insane. It's one of the strongest swaps in the entire game. And then he has like the attack that also stuns. Like you can like combo your stuns with Rockstar. Very, very Interesting. Can't believe I'm playing Artifact 6 again. Especially on Rockstar. Like, this is definitely a weird Rockstar run. Rockstar is all about, like, burst. He works really, really well with crit items. So... But, I mean, he's just good across the board. But, like, you especially on Rockstar want to be building around item damage. And, frankly, with this guy, too. I'm memeing a little bit. I won't lie. I mean, look at that shit. That shit just missed, bruh. It don't miss as much against bosses, but goddamn, it misses, like, rooms a lot. Even then, it still misses in rooms, bosses frequently as well. Alright. Not too shabby. So far, the run's been good. I have to remember to die on purpose in this fight. If I get a howling egg here, that'd be really sick. To think about what I'd replace it for, though. I guess at this point, I don't need training, so that yeah, I would replace it for that. Either way, I think this is going to be a very easy Liliana Sisters, to the point where I'm not even going to ride the merry-go-round. That was a mistake, though. I didn't mean to use that. Also, I might do an ability swap on my Rockstar, because like this like skill where he just like plays his guitar is probably like his worst one. We're just gonna absolutely run wild here. Gonna try and burst her to immediate death. Wait, I don't want her to die. Don't kill her. Okay. No! No, the waves! Stop! Insane, man. I literally forgot. I mean, that's just the classic. I can just kill myself in Act 3, Part 1. It's not a huge deal. The only way I'm punished here, and also... Yeah, I can't... Maybe I'll just take this as like a side piece. And just say fuck it on this. You know what? I'm going to do that. Because like, these two genuinely benefit so much from having Invisible Knife. I was going to say, I'm punished here if I see a good curse. And... such a good curse that it's not better than Go-Getter though. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take Go-Getter, but a little punished there. Actually, I have to die twice. I have to die to activate this, and then I have to die to activate the Voodoo Doll. Should have saved these amps actually for the way more annoying Frieza. Also, here's my chance at ability swapping. I am going to do it. I would love to get the stun skill. We have a lot of shops we're gonna go, or rooms we're gonna go into here, so we can just free. That's the power slide. Not bad skill, but no. Yes, thank you. This ability is insane. Like chain stuns are just, it's a lot. Very powerful. Good job, Artifact 6. You fuck that guy in particular. Did I open this? Nope. I have a feeling I forgot more, and there's going to be some very angry commenters. Guys, I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me, please. Come here. You can just die on the wall if you want. It's wasted time. We don't want to accidentally proc the passive. Is this the last room? Oh, if it is the last room, I can just die in the wall trap, actually. The game thought that was going to be an obstacle for me, but no, it's actually my saving grace. Now I can die. Easily. I can even do it here. Okay, define easily. It's going to take ages. And you know what? I'm going to give him money. Thanks for nothing, but you know what? We're rolling in it, so who cares? I'm gonna die twice here. Let me make sure. Okay. 2 deaths, please. Thank you. It's a shame we had to ditch the World Tree Seed, but at the same time, who gives a fuck? Not me. Is this better than any of the artifact I have? Technically this. I already have Hidden Blade 2. Also, I don't know if I'm holding on to this for the entire run. Do I even care about Fulgent Dawn? Like a little. I guess if I got the Sun and Moon Omen, I'd care. So you know what? Fuck it. We'll keep it. If I was thinking if I see Aftershocks, I might take it. That kind of makes me want to take Aftershocks. Get Brawl. Get rid of this. Works for me. Brawl on the pedestal for that extra oomph. It's a very interesting run so far. There's a lot happening here. A lot that I like. Because guess what? Rockstar also uses Brawl very well. Turns out any item on hit damage stuff, really both of these characters are like masters at using these. This is a very good run for both of these characters, which got me excited and shit, you know? Kind of hopped up right now, guys. Oh, also, let me read Aftershocks to people, because it's like one of those lesser used items. Sorry, y'all. Aftershocks is stunning an enemy creates aftershocks that deal magic damage to surrounding enemies that increase skill cooldown speed by 60% for 5 seconds. And increase skill cooldown speed, not that skill cooldown speed. Both of those are good things. The inscriptions are mainly why I have it, but... And it really, the inscription... Because we are stunning a lot with our Rockstar. And also, I didn't even point it out, but here's our fella. There's a good chance I don't take what he gives me here. Really, the best thing would be the Sun and Moon item. I would love to get the Dawn of the Argent Moon here. A lot of people might not even know this item exists if I get it, but you can dupe a Lunar Ring and a Soul Sword with itself and get like a very special item. Excuse me. I can't do any juggling here, so I'm just gonna full send. I wouldn't take this, I wouldn't take this, I wouldn't take this. I would struggle with this, but I'd probably end up taking it. Basically, I don't know, I would take this. There's a lot of items here I wouldn't take. Let's see what he gives me. Alright, you bastard. That's not better than anything I have. I guess it technically is. Then I just have a... It's not better. We'll just leave it. Sad slime. We could have made something special. At least we get the banger music. Man. This freaking effect sucks. Literally like half of my my burst there. Not that it mattered. Still destroyed him. That's what you sound like, dude. Have some self-respect. No mage legendary again. I just want to point that out. I'm never gonna get it again, guys. It fell into the void. Also, I should have upgraded the Rockstar first, I think. Frankly, both of these upgrades to legendary are like low impact upgrades. They both work pretty functionally similar, but the Rockstar, or they both work functionally similar at unique than at a legendary. Especially Water Skull. He's like one of the lowest impact upgrades in the game. You still should do it because it does make you stronger, but just like it's not like a huge priority. However, it's not like we're gonna be super far behind getting the next Rockstar upgraded. Like we're already decently close. What are you? Could have been great. Technically, that would be pretty good, but once we get out of Act 4 and we have to deal with these dumbass freezes anymore. Directly griefing my build. Poor Rockstar. Or I mean, poor Water Skull just getting bodied by him. Like, I'm not even that scared of, like, Demon Hunters on this run. Demon Hunters and Executioners, like, are, like, second, freaking, freezes. Which is not something I normally say. A lot of people just feel that way, though. A lot of people are like, freezes are the worst enemies in the game. I'm like, fuck, no, they're not, brother. That award goes to Executioners. Swiftly followed by Demon Hunters. God damn, those guys are assholes. Look, we have 7k and no gold percent gain. That's just how many rooms we're going in. It's pretty crazy. There's a Swanee. We don't care about Swanee. Swanee can take a hike. I care about bone shards. I really want to get this Rockstar upgraded before we go into the Act 4, but it's not looking likely. Not the end of the world, though. Ow. You need to be the last Frieza. There's been like a Frieza in every room, man. I'm done with Friezas. I've been done with Friezas. Sin is here. Do I care about that? No, not even a little. Even if it's a good Sin on him. Because we're doing Artifact 6, which is like pretty dense. And it's also the chase Sin on him anyways. Alright, that'll do it. I didn't think we'd get there, but we did. And now we can start arachno scaling, and that's going to help a lot. Is this a good collection desire? 100? Probably. It's really hard to make collection desire not worth it. Where are my pedestals? Brawl and Wisdom. Those are both pretty important, so. I mistimed that. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna swap out. Not that it matters. Like, we don't have to kill Chimera with the burst, as you can see. It's just fun to. I guess we're not killing her with the burst. Instead, we're killing her with Artifact 6. I definitely don't want to do the burst now. Bye! This run isn't even like this run's too memey to be the best water and Rockstar build you can do. Like, you can do so much better. I'm just memeing it up with the Artifact 6. I'm actually looking at this. I like the cut of its jib. Although, I don't think I can fit it. Technically, this could go. But Brawl is just too good, so we'll just break it. And now we can afford another spot on our Cursin stuff. Is aging good here? And another shot at Glass Body. Let me think about aging for a second. How much do I care about something like that? It's good with the amps. What else could be there in its place? And then we have Glass Body, which is just like safety. Glass Body combines really good with Revenge. 35% amplification as well. Sure. A little bit of safety never hurt. It's like it's like combos extremely well with Revenge. Alrighty. Not too shabby. This run's looking pretty darn good. We aren't even done scaling with our Nether Mana Suppressor either. We need to start getting skill cooldown and attack speed, which begins now, so. You fucker. Just look what good it did you too. Nothing good there. Artifact 6 up there doing work. Gotta remember that there's an enemy that spawns down here. You. The bane of my existence. I always forget about that guy. Then I have to go back down around like a madman. It's obnoxious. Now this is annoying. Like, we have no easy way to deal with this. Alright, there's a Demon Hunter waiting for me, I think. Yes, there is. I thought maybe he got, like, woken up early by Artifact 6 or something. You never really know. All I really care about moving forward, there's, like, a few items I think this run could stand to take. But mostly I care about Bone Shards. And honestly, I can't even think of the items I care about. I just know they exist. Like, this would be pretty good. Probably better than Trainee Necklace. I don't think I have Mystery. No. It'd be nice if I did. Get rid of this. We're not concentrating anymore. Bone Shards, you say? Don't mind if I do. More Bone Shards? Sure. Golly. Let me look at my wisdom items real quick. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Yeah, you're out of here. Sorry, Trainee Necklace. Even though it is raw damage, 40 damage %, we're using our basics enough to get value out of Demon Sword of End. For some reason, I wanted to say Wind. I feel like that'd be cooler. They kind of dropped the ball. They dropped the ball, bro. It's also like every item in the DLC had to have the mystery inscription. This is a freaking rapidity item through and through. Nice try, man. He almost got me. In a fair world, he would have, but... we still haven't seen the remaining one yet. I'm hoping he comes back around and proves my point about keeping him in his cage. Give me that. Ooh, could it be him? Spokesman also hasn't shown up. Wouldn't even mind seeing the Death Knight. It's the Spokesman. Magic Amp, please. That's fine too, thank you. The only one that I didn't want to see there is it's Physical Amp. Ooh, here she is, my nemesis. And guess what? I'm not even scared. You know why? Because we're OP. Bye! Now that's how you play Rockstar. Also, shockingly, a very bad Bone Shard run so far. We've gone in a bunch of rooms, like so fucking many, and we are further behind than I'd like to be. Just a luck of the draw, I guess. Been a lot of rares and a few commons too. Not a lot of uniques. Hey, chill the fuck out. And that is an omen. Could be the Howling Egg we've been asking for. Nope. That'd be too cool, wouldn't it? Can't have that. I don't know why I'm bitching. This run's been sick. I just want to bitch, bro. Let a brother bitch. Come on. Our passive isn't done yet, so we don't have to worry about accidentally proccing it. Keep our eye on that meter down there. Now it's filled up just about, so we have to be more cautious. We want to kill Joan with that shit instantly. Y'all are absolutely beyond annoying. Can I just say that? I'll be the brave one in the room and say that the lanterns are very annoying. Someone had to say it. They had it too good too long. My subconscious was saying go down there for something. Turned out it was just like, I guess, good passive gameplay experience built up from y'all complaining at me for missing HP orbs a lot. So like I just, whenever I see an HP orb, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I just like leave like a freaking dog ear in my brain basically. It's like something over there is good. Also, that's kind of sucks, but we can probably build it back up if I don't swap too much. Oh. Okay. Shit. Didn't know it was like that. Alright. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. There's not too much. I frankly don't care about really anything now. Bone shards, and that's really all, so. Very unlucky with the bone shards on this run. It's the only thing I can say. Would have been nice if that went differently. Maybe a last second boost could change my mind. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Alright, it's looking like we're gonna have our passive back up before we get to Jones, so. Just gotta make sure I don't accidentally use it again, because it's very easy to do that. And even if I do, for the record, it's not a big deal. It's basically just for flash and style. Like, we just want to make her feel bad. And look who showed up at the very end. Ridiculous. Show up early, brother. This might be the last room. I think it is. I can't tell. No. Oh, man, I'm getting so hosed on the bone shards. This is probably the last room. No remaining one, it appears. Oh? Hold up. Okay, I don't think the remaining one can appear in this room. So yeah, no remaining one. And then this absolutely is the last room, without a shred of doubt. Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. Still hold true to my don't let out the remaining one in Act 1, because like it's 5 bone shards that we missed. Now in that legendary, and look who it is. What's going on? Why is it always him? It's always him, man. It's a freaking conspiracy. I swear to God. They fucking balance the weights. They're like, oh, you guys want to see Dominator, don't ya? He's new. So yeah, it'll always be Dominator. How about them apples? Give me Haxa. Please. Early. So I can really show him off. And we don't want to activate the passive now for the record, so... Probably should do this segment as Water Skull. Well, I'm just going to stay over here and summon waves. I'm not playing your dumb game. Either way, you get destroyed. See? I don't even got to be at the stupid pedestal for it to die. I'll hit the one that's bubbled. I wonder if I can stop her from summoning her orbs. Ho-ho-ho! Ayo! I'm not moving. Disrespect. Full disrespect intended. No orbs. Didn't even dodge your attacks. You're nothing. You're a worm. I just want you to know that, John. You are a writhing worm. Also, a second chance to just get rid of the demon sword and take the orbs, or maybe get rid of something else. Nah, it has to be the demon sword if I'm getting rid of anything. The orbs are that good, by the way, guys. Like, actually. They're better. I'm taking them. These orbs are insane. What do you got? Actually, it doesn't even matter. This would have been actually so sick. Actually, hang on a second. This is worth 100. This is worth 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210. Yeah, 210. Well, that's better than 100, right? Still 100. It is 100. Bye. Thank you. We have Fulgent or Lunar Ring at the end, which is kind of whack, but who cares? Give me that Giga damage. We have well over 100 now, or 1,000, which is actually kind of shocking for an Artifact 6 run. And what if I just made the number even bigger? Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. That's without trance buff, too. Oops. There we go. That's with wisdom. Wait, that's with wisdom. 1230? These numbers are all over the place. Can I get an artifact item? Yes? Oh my god. Bro. I'll do the math. It's not going to be enough. Oh, wait, it might be. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Oh, no. Oh, that's so fucked, dude. This would have been so sick. Oh. Fuck this lunar ring, man. Fuck, man. We're so fucking close. Maybe unique? I don't have a unique, that I can... I mean, I could part with this, but then I have Artifact 7. I'll lose, like... Wait, we don't have Collection Desire anymore. But Brawl is too good. Brawl's too good to get rid of. This could go, but I need Wisdom 4. God, if only I had a unique fucking artifact item. Oh, this is so painful. This could go, but... I mean, do I care about revenge? This is also 60 damage. We don't have that much attack speed. I wouldn't get the full 100. I could have, like... It might even just be 60. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. Here's my kit. I'm sad. You know what? This will be a solar sword. Well, you can't win them all. This is why we don't gamble, guys. Man, that's so whack. I was missing like 60 fucking gold or something like that. Like almost nothing. Look at all those orbs. What is happening with the orbs? I want to save my pop-off for Dark Hero, so I think I'm going to swap to Water Skull here. Dude, I can't believe I have this lunar ring in my inventory. Ridiculous, man. My freaking min-max, man. My 60 gold. If only we held on to the gold percent gain for like one more room. Get him, King Dwarf, my hero. Gotta be careful not to do the thing. Excuse me. I don't know if that even picked up, but I'm still gonna say excuse me. Don't do it! Stop, Rockstar. Oh, we skipped the phase transition because of the stun. Oh no, he's just lazy. Alright, you are not long for this world, my friend. I'm telling you right now. Shit ain't sweet. I'm pissed. Oh, no! I fucked it up. I didn't realize he was that close to fucking being able to use it. Get down here, you pussy. Oh my god, you're such a coward. Stay still, buddy. We don't even have a lot of crit rate for our invisible knife. Is our invisible knife even doing that much? I feel like the invisible knife was a bit of an oversight on my part. I probably should have bought Misfortune on the pedestal instead of Brawl. Now that I really think about it. But it's, you know, it's not a big deal. Time for Artifact 6 to do its thing. Like, the last run I did Artifact 6 on, I was kind of underappreciating it. Like, it's still not very good, but it's not, like, terrible. It's usable. I was, like, saying it's missing all the time, and it actually was hitting fairly frequently. It's just like when you compare it to Arms Enhanced, it's just so much work. But that's not a big deal. It's going to be doing work. That's all we needed. Alright, so the 5th meteor is replaced by even more meteors and a single massive meteor, so just so those who don't know. Which is probably more people than who do know, because no one ever plays Artifact 6. So rather than like the big meteor coming down and smashing people, it's just like a bunch. It basically just makes more meteors. And it's fine. It just misses a lot. Unlike Arms Enhanced, which is just fucking insane. This run could have had so much more potential if I wasn't in a meme mood. But even still, I mean, look at this run. Like, I feel like I'm underselling the power of this run. It is very good. Look, he's getting smashed by the meteors. Oh, look, the big meteor. He was in iframes. Good job. Hell yeah. Artifact 6, that's what's up. Artifact 6 representing shit. Well, that hurt. Except, actually, it didn't. Because we have revenge, and you're never punished when you have revenge. You literally just roll your face on the keyboard and get the same results you would. Oh, get fucking destroyed by the big meteor. Wrecked and shit. Where am I? I guess that's what I get for using dive when there's a bunch of waves on the ground. Nice try. Okay, so this is where I can't roll my face on the keyboard here because it's fucking power form. He's a absolute jackass. Easy attack. Iframes, once again. Good job, Artifact 6. Oh, no. Those aren't iframes. We got his ass. We also have a very easy dodge here, of like a super easy one. It's completely safe, I think. Bam. Yep. Nice. I think he goes into the giggle here. No! Big fucking mistake. You lose, I win. Like, it's official. There's nothing you can do here. I literally am just gonna destroy you. In fact... Oh, we don't have it up. Wow. Been playing too much Water Skull. Time to play more Water Skull. Did that miss? Use dive for iframes there. He's done. Hiya! And guess what, guys? Shocker, incoming shocking revelation. Okay? It's tibia time. Especially with the invisible knife. Now the invisible knife's actually going to be doing, like, insane work. Watch our damage explode here, by the way. This will show the invisible knife difference. Because, like, the invisible knife is barely proccing right now. However, now it's going to be proccing all the time. And our damage, and it's also going to be critting itself. This is going to go crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a more fucked over done for Alexander in my entire life. The orbs are going to fuck this up, though. Or Artifact 6s. One or the other. By all means, fuck it up. Fuck up the bag. See what I mean? Invisible knife difference. It's that simple. Hello, sir. Here for another sparring match where this one is completely unfair. You're so outclassed, it's kind of sad. Oh, I got the iframes. I bet you don't like that very much, do you? Oh, more iframes? Yeah, I know you don't like that very much. Look at the fucking difference. Dude, it's actually insane. He can't even out-heal this. Oh my god, it's so over. I didn't even mean to activate that there, I'm not gonna lie. Make sure we have tibia up. Dude, it's literally a night and day difference. Not that the run is bad without the tibia, but god damn, bro. It's so much stronger when we have tibia on. The invisible knife frankly shouldn't be here. It was a mistake for me to leave it on the build. I don't know what I would have ditched it for, but there's probably something along the way. Like, I would actually rather have pain and despair here for the instance. Although obviously it pays off here. I just kind of forgot about the invisible knife while I was building the run. You're dead. Goodbye. Thanks for the orb. Easy. GG's. We can't even. You can barely see a pixel of the shield. Rockstar a little though, so good run. Just ignore the invisible knife, and also the lunar ring. Man, if only I could have gotten the freaking what's it called? The Why is it escaping me? Can't even remember chalice. I couldn't remember the word chalice, bro. This is Wednesday, Haxa, where I'm getting ready for my true day off, which I haven't even had a true day off in the last couple of weeks. So, ah, finally I get one. That was fun. Good that the last run of the week is a fun one. Memeing around a little bit with Artifact 6. It's not like a terrible inscription as you see. It's like fine, but it's not like super fucking good. Also, very rare no collection desire in the windscreen. You know, just don't see that very much. Cause it's too good most of the time. The and also I've been seeing trance a lot lately. I used to never take trance, if you guys can believe it. I don't know why I didn't. It's free. It's like a free curse that gives you 150 damage percent. Like that's as good as like an average collection desire. So there's no reason to not have trance. It's very good. The downside is honestly kind of nonsense. It's like it just removes 50% of its 150. Like that's all it does. It's very like the only character who would struggle to keep trance up, and even then he would probably be fine at it, is like Ward. So I don't know. Free curse. If you ever see it, feel free to take it. There are better ones though, so like keep your eyes out for the better ones. Also, a very rare instance of weapon of arms in the victory screen. I almost never take this unless my like the conditions for taking weapon of arms for me. If I see it early, I have to have really good items already for me to even consider taking it. Like my run has to basically be built if you find this early. If you find it late, it's free, but you also have to have like the stat. Like Artifact 6 obviously has the stats to make this worth it. But at most usually most runs have like maybe Artifact 2 or Arms 2 like most normal runs. So like that's still decent damage, but the downside is huge. Like minus 30% gold gain is a lot. So you have to be very careful with weapon of arms. The items are pretty straightforward, which is why I'm talking more about the curses here. Like I don't know, this is standard affair. Like just good items across the board. Maybe this could have not been here, but like especially once I got excuse me, once I got rid of collection desire, it wasn't as important. Like this is no warrior steel mace. Like sadly, for whatever reason, warrior steel mace doesn't have a cooldown, but this does. It's very strange. I don't understand why. So it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't activate as often as warrior steel mace, and it's kind of and the inscriptions are good though. But also, Warrior Steel Mace has arms. I was about to say the inscriptions are better, but that's just not true. Brawl is fantastic, but Weapon of Arms is. I mean, Warrior Steel Mace is Warrior Steel Mace, like an incredible item. But yeah, just pretty standard stuff. I hope you guys liked it though. I guess it's not super standard. You very rarely see me build Artifact 6. Just if the opportunity ever presents itself and I'm like vibing and feel like the run's already powerful and it doesn't need to have like this giga OP strat. I'll just say fuck it and play with the Weapon of Arms. Fuck, I keep saying Artifact 6. My brain's stuck on a Weapon of Arms because I almost never have it in my victory screens. So, yeah. Good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Get my Thursday off, and I'm very happy about that. If you're curious, I did talk a lot about my live stream in the last episode. And I mentioned there that normally on Fridays when I'm streaming on Twitch, I play Skul. However, this week is going to be Elden Ring because Shadows of the Erdtree comes out, which is the DLC, and it's an exciting time for everyone. So, if you want to catch me playing that, will be on Friday at 3 p.m. EST. So, a little bit of a self-advert at the end, I guess. That's all I got, though. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.